Okay, everybody, I'm back with you. I just got back from the Dollar Tree again, and I wanted to go over some of my new finds and go back over a few things that I had talked about previously. Today, I got really excited because I found 24 ounces. You see that? If it focus, 24 ounces of cut ziti macaroni product for $1. I got, again, 24 ounces of spaghetti for $1. Keep in mind, 24 ounces is almost 2 pounds. And when you shop at Walmart or any other store that's selling pasta, a pound of pasta is generally going to be $1.50 and higher. Even the cheapest brands, you're going to see at least $1.50. I got these for $1 for about 2 pounds each pack. So of course, because I'm prepping, I got 4 packs of spaghetti. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 pounds of pasta for $4. To me, that's a no-brainer. I also did the same thing with the zitties. I got 4 packs of the zitties to put back in long-term stores. And that's what I usually go to the Dollar Tree lately, because I'm finding some really interesting stuff. And I want to share the deals I'm getting with you guys. Just so you know, visit it once a week, once a month, do something and put it back for your preps. One of the other things, and I've seen somebody else talk about this on YouTube, was the Cliff Bars. So we went to the cashier's area, and there they were. And these are the macadamia nuts, $1 a bar. My husband's seen these and he's like, I want those for my breakfast / snack for work. So I'm like, okay, we got 2 of them. Then some of the other things. Baking soda. Another important prep. Especially if you're baking. This is used for brushing teeth and many other uses. Refreshing your laundry. If you have anything that has an odor to it, throw a little bit of this in with your laundry. I actually brush my teeth with baking soda, and it does a really great job. And of course I had to get my ramen noodles again. So we got, I thought I got 2 of each, maybe not. Okay, there's 1 of each there. And I picked these guys up. I haven't tried these, but I only got a few packets. So we're gonna try these. And it's a just add water product. But the interesting thing is, you see that silver line there? That's a type of Mylar. So these are packed in Mylar, which tells me the best buy date on these are probably just a guideline. Because anything packed in Mylar, you're probably going to get at least 5 to 10 years stores out of them. Now, does this have oxygen absorber? No. It does have a little air in the package, but that's okay. You see the silver line? That's all Mylar. And these were $1 a pack. Here's a chicken flavored fettuccine pasta. And that serves 3. Here's an Alfredo. That serves 3. Compare the price. I paid $1 a pack to what you can buy from all these other emergency food type places. This is a chicken and rice. And then the holidays are coming, and I always make a cherry cheesecake for my family because it's one of the things that they absolutely have to have for the holidays. These in Walmart are almost $3 a can. I paid $1 a can at the Dollar Tree. Was it an impulse purchase? Yes, it was, because I know I'm going to use them here really soon. But can this be put back for long-term storage? Sure it can. Just rotate them. Like, I'm going to probably use 1 can, and 1 can will be put back. This is good till July of 2017. So I've got at least 1.5 years to use these up. But keep in mind, that's a best buy date. That doesn't mean that the can has gone bad. It's just a recommended use by date. It may lose a little color, it may lose a little flavor, but that does not mean that it's gone bad. The only time to be concerned with canned goods is if the can is bulging. If the cans start bulging, then throw them away. I wouldn't risk anything that has a bulging can. The other buy of the day is, yes, Kellogg's Pop-Tarts. There are 6 Pop-Tarts in this package, and I only paid $1. Is this going in my long-term preps? No, but this will be a great short-term snack. And I'm smiling as I say that because we're bad. And let's talk about canned meat. This was a great find today. This is Kreider. Kreider has some great products out there. It's a chicken bologna, and it's in a can. The can says Best Buy 6/05/17. I don't know if it's going to focus on it, but it's good till 017. Okay? Again, it will probably last a few years longer than that on the shelf in a cool, dark room. That is a great, and these are pretty big cans. You can see this, the can in my hand is not a little tiny tuna can. This is like twice the size of the average tuna can. And it's a good size. I'm going to think that we're going to get a couple sandwiches out of each one. And if you're making homemade bread in a grid down scenario, this is a good go-to meat. And it's a meat and a protein, of course, and calories. This has 110 calories per serving. So that's not too bad if you're trying to get your calorie count up in a grid down scenario. Some of the other things I picked up was a planner. I always have one every year, but I usually pay $8 to $9 for them. For the exact same thing, just not as fancy, I got $1 for my monthly planner. So that was a good buy. Hand sanitizer. This is a 10 fluid ounce bottle, so it's not one of the little bottles. So you can just compare the size to my hand. And that's a good amount of hand sanitizer for only $1. Another good item to be stockpiling right now. I got another bottle of Pepto Bismol. Again, one of those items I'm still a little low in, so I'm going to continue to buy them. And for a grab and go bucket, I couldn't find mine because I had already packed them in a grab and go bucket. These are items I would put in a grab and go bucket to include the chicken and pasta that I showed you a minute ago. All these Marie Callender's would be good for a grid down scenario. The other thing is, again, I got another jug of bleach that has many uses, from disinfecting your clothing, your bedding, your water, and if somebody has the flu or whatever, you might want to disinfect that whole room area, and bleach is a good go-to. I thought this was a really good deal. This was salt. Just plain old salt. This is the same size you get at Walmart for $1 something, and I got this for 50 cents each, so I got 2 for $1. So I have more salt to put back in my stores. We use very, very little salt, but I am storing salt because salt makes food taste good. The other thing I got are these little containers. They're little foil pans. There are 3 pans in here with little cardboard lids. What do I need those for? We are going to be celebrating our Thanksgiving probably at our off-grid camp, and I want to be able to pre-make certain foods like our stuffing, our mashed potatoes, our vegetables can all be pre-made, stored and frozen in these containers and taken to camp. It's also a great item if you're doing meals to go or meals ahead of time, where you actually put several recipes together and have a pre-made meal. And that's something I've seen several people use these for, and we've done a little bit of that, but not a whole lot, because I make fresh usually every single day. And these are some of the items I felt was important to share, and to continue, I will continue sharing what I find from the Dollar Tree. Now, one of the other things I've done in the last few days is seed saving. Seed saving becomes real important as a gardener and as a prepper. And you can see here I have, these are jalapeno peppers. They're nice and dry. I'm going to try and sprout those. This is a red bell pepper. Again, they are nice and dry. They've been drying overnight since yesterday, and I'm going to try and sprout those. If I can get these sprouted, then I have free plants, and it didn't cost me nothing. These seeds came from peppers that I had bought. This seed pod comes from my barter I did just a few days ago, and it's a endamine, and we're going to dry it out, which you can see it's pretty dry. When I got it, it was pretty green. It is drying, and then I'm going to take these seeds and sprout them and grow my own endamine peas as well. It's a bean, I believe it's considered a bean, not a pea. But this gives you some ideas of what I'm doing to get better prepared. I'm learning how to seed save, I'm learning how to sprout, and I'm trying new things. And I'm definitely continue to build my stockpile. Most of this stuff that you see that I bought today is going into long-term storage. For one day's haul, this was under $40 for long-term storage. In fact, it was $36.18. Not bad, considering all the food. Because one of these bags will be 2 meals each for us. So for 50 cents and whatever I add to it, that's an awful cheap meal. So keep prepping and think cheap if you have to, and try the dollar stores. It really works. They do have items, and don't just go once, go many times, because this pasta was not there last week, but it was there this week, which is why I got 4 of them, because I don't know that they'll have it there next week. So always try and stay ahead. If you see something that you don't know if it's going to be stocked next week, get a bunch of it. If that means you put everything else on hold, that's okay. You're still getting something to add to your preps. It's all about getting stuff put back for when the grid goes down or some catastrophe happens, whether it be a hurricane, a flood, a fire, whatever it could be. We're seeing those earthquakes. We're seeing many things going on across this world right now. Just put your stuff back and be prepared. Have a blessed day.